People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But they will remember how you made them feel. This is a motto that I sincerely believe in. And I believe that the easiest way of making people around you feel good is by showing appreciation and thankfulness. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can show appreciation, how you can receive appreciation, and a little exercise that you can do to make yourself feel more appreciation. So to start with, the easiest way of showing someone appreciation is by giving a compliment. And I'm sure someone has told you once that you have a nice shirt, and immediately you feel a bit taller and you feel more confident about the shirt, and you just appreciate life a bit more. And this comment, it cost the person that gave you nothing, but still it gave you that feeling so easily. Or if you help a friend out with something, they ask you, can you help me move? And you're like, yeah, sure. And then when you're helping them, you feel like, why did I agree to this? But afterwards, when you're done, and the person looks you in the eye and says, thank you, then suddenly your mood changes completely and you're like, totally worth it. This is the third video that I'm posting to YouTube. And on the first two, I've got a lot of comments and likes and shares, and that has been appreciation from you guys to me. And this appreciation has been so much. So every little comment had made me feel yes, and every little like is, I feel a bit extra motivated. So I believe that those has been pretty easy for you to give, but they have meant so much for me to receive. So another thing is how you can receive feedback, because this is something where I've done a lot of wrong in the past. Because if someone had told me I have a nice shirt, my go-to reaction has been this old thing, and like stepping out of it. And if someone had told me, thank you, Eric, I usually said, it was nothing. And to receive appreciation this way is an error in two ways. Firstly, it makes me less connected with the appreciation. I will not feel it as much because I'm kind of pushing it away. And secondly, the person who gives me the feedback will feel less appreciated if I don't take it seriously. It would be like if someone gave you a birthday gift and you got it and you said, I don't deserve this. Obviously, the person who gave it to you would feel a bit less inspired about it and feel a little less about giving you another gift. So it's a very easy way to actually do when someone gives you a compliment. It's to just say thank you and smile. Or the same thing if someone says thank you to you, the only thing you need to do is say you're welcome and then use the same smile. Because pretty much everything that you say after those two words will make the situation a little less good. It's very few things you can say that makes it better. So just be quiet after those words. So lastly, I would like to tell you about what I do in my life to appreciate things more. Because I've been a boy who is very focused on things that can be done better. And being focused on things that can be done better is closely related to being focused on things that aren't quite good enough. And focusing on things that aren't good enough is a quite sad focus to have in life. So instead I try to focus as much as possible on the things I actually do appreciate and the things that really are good enough. And that can be the tiniest little things. So what I do every night before I go to bed is that I write down 3 things that I've appreciated with this day. And it's usually very small things like, today I appreciate that I managed to catch the bus. Or today I appreciate that my mom helped me clean my clothes. Or today I appreciate that football practice was really fun. And the challenge with this is to come up with 3 new things every day. So 3 things you haven't appreciated any of the other days. And this will get your eye focused on various things in your everyday life that you actually do appreciate. So when I see something, maybe I realize the smell in nature, like, this is something I actually appreciate. And I think that thought, which reminds me to write it down in the evening. And then when I go over my day in the evening, I focus on all the things that I appreciate and I write that down. So that will be the last feeling that I have in my stomach. It's a great exercise that I truly recommend. So by now, my usual thing would be to ask you guys for a thumb or for a comment or something, because I really appreciate that. But today I would like to ask you to give that positive energy to someone else. Show someone else that you appreciate them. Tell someone, just one person, that they have a nice shirt on. It's super easy and they will appreciate it. Or if you want to take this one step up, tell someone that you're really thankful for having them in your life. Tell that to one of your parents, or your sister or brother, or to a friend. And I'm sure that they will appreciate that a lot, which means that you both will feel more appreciated and feel happier about yourself. Thank you very much for listening.